here tonight. How are you feeling? Very proud. I want to keep the energy going. This next comic is hilarious, truly wonderful. Producing Bradshaw and Friends this Friday at 7 p.m. at the Annex Hotel. You don't want to miss it. Please put your hands together for the one, the only, Curry Bradshaw.
Recently turned 35. Yeah. It's very exciting. And like I'm flipping the switch, all this stuff has been like changing in my life that no one told me would happen. Like for example, I'm into like 40-year-old men all of a sudden. I didn't know that was gonna happen. And like I don't really do dating apps. I'm like fully dependent on like real life experiences, you know. But it's like very challenging for someone to know, a 40-year-old man to know that I'm in their age group. Mostly because they're not gonna approach me, okay? Because that's like a lawsuit waiting to happen. They just don't know, right? They don't know any better. So I feel like I have to do the work in approaching them, letting them know, right? So the other day, I was at a coffee shop, and this guy sat in front of me, and he was very obviously 40 years old. How did I know this? Or 40 something, okay? Because he had like, salt and pepper hair, right? And like lines on his face. I was like, yeah, for sure, a zaddy, like 100%. And he wasn't wearing a ring on his finger, so I'm like, all right, this is my cue, right? This is my time to practice. So I mustered up the courage, and I was just like, hey, I really like your shirt. And he's like, thanks. And then he looked back down and his phone. I was like, oh, okay, gotta keep trying. So I was like, where did you get your shirt from? And he's like, oh, my friend actually gave it to me. I was at a construction site helping him with stuff, and I ruined my shirt, so he gave me this one. And I was like, oh my god, you work in construction? It's crazy, because I'm looking for a man to build me a house. It's so crazy. No, I didn't actually say that. But I tried to continue the conversation, right? I was like, what brand is your shirt from? And for context, he was wearing like a red shirt, right? Like a Coca-Cola red shirt with like a white label on it. That's like Milwaukee. We know this brand, Milwaukee. Right? He tells me, he's like, this brand is called Milwaukee and it's a tool brand. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I don't really know that because I don't use tools. I'm just a girl. But then he followed that by saying, and it's also a place in the United States. Sir, I don't even know your name and you're already mansplaining this shit. That is crazy. And of course I did what anyone else would do. I was like, oh my god, where's the United States? Are the states all united? Wow. That's crazy. I'm into 40-year-olds. Particularly, I'm into husbands and fathers. Which I know sounds like a wild thing to say out loud. Because it sounds like I'm saying I want a home wreck. Okay? But really, it's because I'm horny for commitment and responsibility. Thank you. What better way to see if a man is committed and responsible unless he's already doing the things? I'm not a homewrecker, although many a insecure wife has accused me of trying to homewreck, okay? One time this guy introduced me to his wife, right? And I put out my hand to shake her hand, and she just looked at me and then threw me like I was a ghost. And I was like, okay, bitch. First of all, am I trying to steal your crusty, dusty husband? Okay, number one. And number two, if you keep this attitude up, I might just make him ghost you. How about that? Keep it up, bitch. I don't know. I don't have homewrecker energy because it's just so much work to homewreck. I'm busy doing skincare routines. You think I just wake up like this? No, I go to bed at 9 o'clock. I'm not trying to break a family apart. That's crazy. But, like, if a husband and father is having trouble in paradise and the relationship is going to shit anyways, and the relationship is probably going to end, and then they get divorced for reasons that have nothing to do with me, then call me. You guys know anyone that's having trouble in their marriage? Let me know. Please let me know. Yeah. Because I am trying to be a stepmom and a second wife. I think that would be like a crazy cool role to fill, you know? I think that would be cool to fill. Because the thing is, by the time you get divorced, you can still be a father to your kid and be a daddy to me. Yeah. But please also literally be my father figure. Thanks so much. Thank you. I might really need that. Also, the thought of being with a divorcee sounds so cool to me. Like, oh, the divorcee. Have you seen a divorcee? From this season, yeah, Fresh Off the Runway. The divorcee, and then I become his fiance. What? Are you kidding me? I cannot wait to be a second wife, it's true. It's true, it's a goal of mine. Yeah. My friend told me the other day though, he's like, no one's gonna want to marry you. I was like, that is so fucking rude. Why would you say that? He's like, no one's gonna want to marry you because you're a baddie. I was like, what? What logic is this? Please explain. He's like, you're a baddie because you wear certain types of clothes and you post thirst traps on Instagram. And I was like, what? That is crazy. Okay, because here's the thing, okay? I grew up wearing a hijab, okay? Not by choice. Forced to wear clothes I didn't want to wear. I grew up super sheltered and super repressed. So I never knew what it was like to be a hoe. Okay? It's not my fault. I didn't choose to be a baddie. Being a baddie chose me. And obviously, I've had my fair share of being a nasty girl. Obviously. Okay? But I'm not a baddie anymore. I'm just a saddie. I'm a saddie with a broken family who's trying to repair all my problems with true love. That's all. And what? Oh, baddies don't need love too? Baddies don't need to get married? Y'all don't want to marry a baddie? You don't want the best sex of your life or the rest of your life? It's crazy to me. Oh my goodness. I think I'd be a good stepmom too. Yeah, I think I could be a good stepmom. Because we all know how it goes, right? Like, the kid's gonna hate me at first, for sure, right? But then it's gonna realize that its dad is obsessed with me because of me. Well, that's pussy. And it's gonna hate me the entire time and keep saying stupid things like, you're not my mom, and I'll be like, duh, we know this already. Keep forgetting yourself. This is so annoying. Stop playing this game. But then I'm gonna smother it with love, and then it's gonna realize one time that it wants a sibling. I don't know why I'm calling it. The kid's gonna want a sibling, and it's gonna realize eventually that the only person that's gonna give it a sibling is me, this bum-ass pussy. This is true. I've been thinking about kids lately too. That's another thing that happened when I turned 35. Oh man, should I have kids? Should I start thinking about that? I never really thought about it before because they're annoying. You know? I felt some buttholes clench. I just said they're annoying. I didn't say they were ugly. They're cute and annoying. Two things can be true at the same time. I'm just saying. Oh man. So I started Googling like how much it costs to freeze your eggs, just in case, right? I found out that it costs upwards of $20,000 to freeze your eggs. Do you guys know this? I did not know that. I did not know that. Okay. And when I heard that, I was like, I'm good. I don't really need kids that bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? $20,000? You don't even do with that money? That's crazy. You want me to spend $20,000, walk around like a penguin for 9 months, liberate my vagina, and I can't hit the kid? That's crazy. That's crazy. Can't hit our kids nowadays. I would like to advocate for hitting our kids. Not like for malicious intent or anything like that. Just for discipline. Like, just don't do that. Don't touch that, you know? That kind of energy. My friend, she has a kid, and her kid was really pissing her off one day. And she made this motion towards her kid, like she was gonna hit her kid, but she didn't actually hit her kid. She just like, made this motion like she was going to. And her kid said to her, Mom, if you hit me, I'll call the cops on you. What? Oh my God. If that were my kid, you know what I would say? Call them. Yeah. Do it. I don't want to go to jail, okay? Because you know what's free in jail? Rent. least in jail, I'll get my pussy sucked by the best lesbians in the game. You know where you're gonna be? Well, I'm having the time of my life in jail. The foster care system.